Hello, YouTube. So, I am going to be talking about a graduation party that I went to last weekend, and it was for my cousin. She was doing college over in England, and she was going to have a graduation over there. But due to the corona, people had to go to their place of residence, and so she came back home about like 2 months ago or so, and she had just had her graduation party for graduating because she did the rest online at home. And so what we all did, all of our family, especially for my grandma's side of the family, came to my grandparents' house, and we all just, had a really enjoyable time talking and eating and, doing outside activities. So I went over there in the afternoon, and then everybody was pretty much already there. So my cousins were over there, as well as my grandma's side of the family, which she has an extended side, who we know pretty well. And so we had some outdoor activities, which were cornhole. We had badminton, and we had some frisbees. So basically, badminton is kind of like, it's not exactly like tennis, but you hold these rackets and you just hit it over a net. And you probably know what cornhole is. It's like you have this like beanbag, and you throw. It's like a beanbag. You throw it, trying to get in the hole. And then we all know what frisbee is. So that had fun outside, but when inside there was a lot of conversations, and I joined a lot of them. There were a lot of conversation circles. We had a large conversation circle outside, and we just discussed different things, and catching up with this side of the family is very fascinating, as well as, I like to be able to share myself so people in my family can get to know me better. We typically we'll get together 2 times a year, which is usually going to be at a resort someplace in Indiana, which due to the COVID, we aren't doing that this year. But there's a chance we will be getting together on our next event, which is Christmas. After Christmas, in early January, we all get together at now my aunt and uncle's house, and we all, just have a good time together. And we do Christmas activities. We have a lot of things to do during those times, like when we go. Wait, I need to stay focused on the party first before I talk about that stuff. But I'll touch on what we do during those times as well. So, for the graduation party, there were lots of conversations, as well as there was a DVD when my cousin was like 1 year old. Before I was, me and my brother, my cousins were even thought of, and it's nice to see old videos like that, and to see the family back then. And we had a lot of good food, and we even took a walk. So we went on a walk back in the woods. And they have a lot of, acres back there, lots. And there was a lot of bugs, but next time I'm bringing repellent, and it should take care of it. I just didn't bring any lotion or anything, or repellent. But anyways, we all took a walk as family, and we got to see, all the nice woods, and we got to, have fun talking. And we got back to my grandparents' house because it's a nice loop over to get to their house, and it's like a trail almost. It was a trail, and also I got to go skateboarding because my cousins brought a skateboard. I haven't successfully skateboarded. I don't think I've really ever been able to successfully skateboard because I'm always doing it the wrong way. But I was able to successfully do it this time because I just have to try new things. I'm a little bit risky, but this is how I skateboarded. I had my foot leaning to the side so I could stabilize myself. So if I feel like there was going to be a rock, I wouldn't fall. That was pretty much it. I had fun. I went down a few hills, and I got out a lot of energy because being stuck inside and then being able to go to a party and go outside, I have like a lot of energy. So I got to have fun doing things outside. So we did a lot of stuff there. Talking about that event, there are 2 other events which I will touch on now. I'm going to touch on the spring. It's this place we go to in Indiana. It's a resort. It is called Spring Mill, and what we do there is all my grandma's extended side of the family, as well as my dad's side of the family, essentially. So we all get together. And we have a lot of things we can do at this resort. So there's a little swimming pool, which we always have fun swimming at. Then we have a lot of places to sit and talk, and we have meals together. And typically, it's a dinner time that we eat together, and we have other activities. We can go on walks outside in the woods. We can go and play like games in the area by the pool. They have some different kinds of games and arcade games. They have puzzles, books. It's a very relaxed place back in the woods, so it's a very nice resort. Like my favorite activity is probably, one of my favorites is definitely swimming, because I just love to swim. I like to swim underwater. I like to dive into the pool. It's pretty deep. It's like 9 foot deep, so it's really nice. So I look forward to also seeing my grandma's extended side of the family, because we see them twice a year, and I get to share them more about myself each time that we get together. So connecting with more family is fun, and I'm also really interested in learning more about like family ancestry, because that's always a very unique topic to know about. So, then another thing that we do is our Christmas get together. So our Christmas get together is at my aunt and uncle's house, and they also live in Indiana. We essentially do different activities, like a thing called Dirty Santa. Well, it's not actually a clean version of Dirty Santa, because there's really no alcohol in it, like the typical game you might be thinking of. Well, what that game is, if you aren't sure, we have numbers, and we have gifts that are assigned to the numbers that we each have, and our number gets called. We raise it up, and we go pick out a gift, or we receive a specific gift. And if our number gets called, when the next person if they get their number called again, which I think, no, people do get their numbers called again. I'm trying to think, let me pause this real quick so I can. Alright, I'm sorry. So essentially, each person's number gets called one time, and you can choose to take somebody else's gift from them, or choose a new gift that hasn't been distributed yet. And you can choose to either open, and if you open the gift that hasn't been distributed, you have to keep it. And somebody can possibly take and trade with you, so it's a bit of negotiation in the game. When somebody else's number gets called, they can take your gift and swap it with their gift. So it's a very strategic game, but it's also a lot of fun. And we also read a verse in the Bible. We talk about, Jesus, and we talk about Christmas, the meaning of Christmas, and how important it is to celebrate. We play piano songs. Well, anybody who can play the piano, we play like a few different songs, and we sing, and I engage myself in different conversations that are going around the house. It's just a nice time to catch up when we all get together, because we don't get together too often, but when we do, there's a lot to say. There's a lot of interesting conversations going around. So, there's lots of food, obviously. There is lots of different places we can go outside and talk. We can go to the basement. There's, like I said, ping pong. Yeah, it's cold. Nobody wants to go outside, but we could if we wanted to. Yeah. So, we all, we do gift exchanges before we play Dirty Santa. Nice to sip on hot chocolate and catch up. I love hot chocolate. I love coffee. Love hot chocolate, all that stuff. So it's definitely just nice to see people and be in the presence of other people in your family, because feel much more comfortable because we know each other. Even if on the extended side, I feel like I really know people on the extended side, even though we don't see each other all the time. They've known me since I was like 0 years old. So they have memories of me that I don't even have. And it's just really, it's sentimental. Getting together with family, and as you get older, you have more sentimental, you're more interested in memories, and all the different times that we've gotten together. So a lot of people have those experiences, and I would like to think of myself as a sentimental person, just liking to look back at memories, just liking, to catch up with people and talk about things. So it's nice to get together, and yeah, lots of family. So hope you guys enjoyed my talk, and I hope that you guys have a great week. I will talk to you guys soon. And one more thing. So I have not been doing videos every day, but there is a scale, and on that scale, there's a 75% chance maximum that I can make a video the next day, because I can't promise anything, because life happens, right? So I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, and if you see my last video, I talk about some of the things I've been doing that have prevented me from doing so. But the 75% chance, if it doesn't mean I will post something to say every day that I'm not going to be making one, but if it's more likely, then you can expect a more likelihood. Just don't fully expect it. You know what I mean? I don't want people to have false hopes, and I don't want to be making promises that I can't keep. But I am definitely still going to aim to make something each day, even if I don't make it for a week. It's a very flexible schedule because I have so many different priorities, and I think many people can understand. Like school, I'm doing online classes this summer, and I'm working on my goals, etc. So I definitely will try to make videos, and YouTube's enjoyable. I love making videos when I do. I like coming up with creative content, and I like entertaining people, and just sharing a little bit about myself. So I hope that you guys have a great day, and have a blessed week, everyone. See you later.